Hey, good morning YouTube. It is a Friday morning and it is clear sky. It's going to be a really nice day today. We got a pretty full weekend planned here this weekend, so pretty excited about that. We enjoyed getting out, and so whenever we got a chance to do that, we are going to do that. Anyhow, this morning we are going to go work on this van. This van's been sitting here ever since I had it towed home the other night, and or the other afternoon, I guess it was. I forget what afternoon that was, Tuesday afternoon or something like that. So yeah, it's been sitting here, but we're gonna take it up to my shop here today and see if we can find out what's going on with it. I decided to drive this van up to the shop where we're gonna work at it, and it's been running pretty good. It's making a couple noises, so I'm taking it easy. I think it's gonna be maybe a pretty well. I think we're going to be able to fix it. I shouldn't say it's going to be cheap or easy, but I think we're going to be able to fix it and be able to have it back on the road as my vehicle to run around in. So it really seems like that way anyway. So yeah, I am on the way up here to the shop. So when you don't know what's wrong with the vehicle, you just pull the whole top of the head off. And we get right down in there. It sounds like there's a lifter problem. So we're into the lifters now. And we're going to figure out what's up. Alright guys, so we are still working on the vehicle here. I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we got the whole top end of the engine ripped off. And we're redoing the lifters and a bunch of that stuff just to see it, because it sounded like a lifter tap, and so we're pretty sure that's what it was. And the water pump was bad on it. That's why it was overheating. A couple weeks ago I put a new thermostat on it, but we're going through and doing all that now. So let's see here if I can do this right here. But yeah, we got this whole engine, got the whole engine top tore off of it the whole way down. We had to order the lifters and the head gasket kit, so now we have to wait on that to come in. That comes in actually tomorrow, but it's going to be next week till we have time to work on it. And then we also have to take the head gaskets and get get the heads all cleaned up. We're gonna take them to a guy that cleans them all up, make sure that they're not warped or anything. Right there they are. That's one of them. We have parts scattered all over the place, but yeah, so we're going to take them and get that all cleaned up, make sure they're not warped. If they are, they're going to have to go to the machine shop. And once we're all done with this, I actually drove this thing into the shop here this morning. I can't remember if I said that this morning or not, but we drove it in here and it did pretty good until I almost got here and it started acting up. But it's not going to be that terrible hard to get this thing back together, and I'm feeling pretty confident that when we get it back together, it's going to be running really well. So we're holding on to that. I'm going to be really upset or discouraged if we get this thing back together and it still makes the same noise. Hey, Patrick! Hi. Anyhow, so yeah, it's coming along there pretty good. So because we're kind of running out of stuff here, we are actually just going to put a new water pump on here yet today. And when I say we, I mean, I'm standing around supervise, and I got two other guys that are here helping me, and they're pretty much doing all the work. So I'm just being honest with you there. These guys, they know what they're doing, and we're making it happen here. So that's where we're at here right now. We were hoping to take some of the boys. Daniel's yelling at me. We were hoping to take the boys out to a tractor thing tonight, antique tractor show, but it is raining here. I don't know, hopefully. Oops. Almost dropped my phone, but it's raining here. Turned into a mud hole. No, it's not right now. We'll have to wait and see what the weather's like, whether or not we end up Unless we, there we go, got better. We'll have to wait to see whether we end up going or whether we end up not being able to. What's that, Patrick?
Oh, what's the chances?
Like 80%. Alright, we got the new well, oh yeah. We got a well pump. We got the new water pump put in, and we're going to wrap it up here for the day. We're going to let this thing covered here. And we got to take the head gaskets, or the heads, over to get cleaned up, make sure that they're not warped or anything, make sure they're good to put back in. If they are, then we'll have to get them redone. But anyhow, that's where we're kind of stuck at here today, and we'll probably won't be back here till Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Probably Tuesday. I'm hoping to get this thing put back together, but we'll keep you updated.
So the kids are all excited. Guess what came today?
School books.
What?
School books.
School books.
School books. School books.
They are all excited about school books. Olivia, how about you try opening it?
Olivia's
This
animal
is
science.
Olivia's.
Animal science.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
She will be in kindergarten.
This had to be mine.
That one is Peyton's. So we use ACE for school. What do you think, guys? Are you ready for school?
Yeah! Yeah!
We were going to take the children tonight to a gas and steam show, or steam and gas show, something like that. Had a lot of antique tractors and steam engines and stuff like that at it. But it started to rain this afternoon. It's still kind of drizzling and whatnot. And so we decided we didn't really feel like going to be in the mud. So we are just going to head out and do a little bit of shopping. We are in Ollie's with the family. It is kind of an interesting place. I think this is about one of the first times the children have ever been in here, and they just want everything. The second time they've been in here. Carla is wanting to get everything that we come across. Not quite everything, but yeah, a lot of this stuff.
Daddy!
That is what Olivia's getting. She wants it for her school stuff. And Peyton got a harmonica that he is so excited about playing.
We aren't.
Patrick keeps trying to talk him out of it.
Yeah, trying to talk him out
No
of
one
it.
wants to listen to that racket all the time.
Okay. I picked Cookie Caress. Wait, can you pick your kind? Yeah. You can get there's cinnamon rolls, French toast crunch, cinnamon toast crunch. Huh? There's no cinnamon toast crunch.
Carson, which one do you want?
I don't think we ever tasted so cinnamon.
Can you getting, Preston? Oh, there's the harmonica set that he's getting. He's so excited. And everyone, I'm the one that showed it to him, and I'm really starting to wonder why I did that. Addie's starting to get a little impatient. We have been actually killing a lot of time here. We just got done up there at Ollie's, and now we are walking down to Dick's. I have to pick up some stuff here. Got the children, they're walking with me. Right. Children are walking with us.
There's the car right there.
Yep. Carla drove the vehicle down. She didn't want to walk, which is good because I don't want to walk back up to it. Huh? Now we are done with all the fun shopping, and now we gotta go do the stuff that Carla thinks is necessary, which is food shopping.
Food. Listen, you don't cook, and so you don't understand. There's 7 people that we're feeding here. It takes a lot of food.
And that annoying noise in the background, every time we're in this car, I try to edit that out. that is an air compressor trying to air up the air shocks in this car, and it is annoyingly loud and is a pain in the neck. But anyhow, so yeah, we are gonna head out, and now we got to go to, I think CVS and Giant is her two favorite stores that she likes to use coupons at. But she printed off the line, so she does a lot of coupon shopping. So we are gonna head out to them stores right now. It's Saturday morning, and I actually just stopped by and picked up the rest of the parts that we had to order to get this van back together. So the only thing that is left is the heads need to be cleaned. The guy's supposed to be actually doing that this weekend, so we won't know until next week whether or not they need to be resurfaced, or whether they're warped or not, which I'm really praying that they're not, because I really don't want to have to spend the extra money to have that done yet. But I mean, hey, if it has to be, we want to make sure it's right, because when we get this car back together, we want to make sure it runs for a long time. It is Saturday afternoon, and right now it is clear sky. It is really nice. I don't know, got some clouds out here. Wow, sun's bright, but it is calling for possible thunderstorms. And back in the shade here, really hoping that it doesn't rain. We are getting ready to head out here to an event here in Shippensburg called Blessings of the Backpacks. There's a group of churches, I'm not sure how many churches here in town, comes together to give school children supplies that they need to go to school. They give them paper and pens and erasers and pencils, and we haven't been there the last couple years. I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 years that I missed. It didn't suit for me to go, but for about 3 years before that, I got hooked up. One of the ladies that were part of it knew me and called me and said, hey, will you come DJ for us? And I did that. I do that on the side here a little bit. I don't do very many events, maybe 1 or 2 a year. I do 1 or 2 weddings, and then a year, and then maybe a couple other things here and there. But so yeah, I got my equipment here. There's some of my equipment I got just sitting here, getting ready to get loaded in the car. I actually have 2 full systems that, like when I do a wedding, I can set one up for the ceremony and one up at the reception. I don't have to tear down and move everything. I have enough I can set up both and be able to do what the people need. But yeah, that's what we're up to this afternoon.
We are at an event in our town called the Blessings of the Backpacks. They hand out school supplies, some backpacks, some, and food and games and prizes. There are all kinds of stuff to do. I'm actually sitting out in the car right now because Preston is sleeping, and we're like an hour early anyway. Lyle had to set up his stuff, so it don't start till 4, and we're had to be here at 3, and on our way Preston fell asleep. And as you know, if you're a mom, you know that you just let your child sleep or else you'll pay for it later, and I'd just rather let him sleep. It doesn't need to be. So me and Adeline, she's laying on the seat beside me, chilling out, aren't ya? Yeah, you're chilling out. Anyway, so we're just hanging out here.
So we got here and set up already, and it actually got moved inside because it's calling for rain here. So I got my stuff set up here, and then the whole building. I just have a whole bunch of games set up through there. The kids will come in, each kid will play a game, and then they will win something, different things at each station here.
Patrick, what are you doing? Trying to balance all the fruit on top of the watermelon.
We just have Facebook. They have Facebook.
Preston got a lollipop. Yeehaw. They are heading out here. Actually, Preston, come. They have a call they need to go to. They are heading out, actually. They have to go on a call. They were here for a tour, but now they're leaving.
Yeah.
Quick, putting their stuff away. Yep, they have to run.
There's a fire.
They have to go. Preston, come.
You can wave to them as they leave.
We are at our favorite pizza joint. This is Saturday and it is our cheat day. Anyway, we're eating our pizza here after this other event that was going on where the kids got backpacks and all. They each won a backpack and had stuff in it. Patrick, what did you think?
Fun. We got backpack, lunchbox, and kind of like a backpack. Kind of two. It's kind of like two backpacks.
They had to move it inside because it was raining, and it was so stinking hot it wasn't even funny. I sweated so bad tonight.
It was
Oh my
tight.
word.
I heard somebody say there was 500 people came through there. At one point, that was one of their counts that they had of kids and stuff.
I
And it
think
was
they all came through
inside.
at 5:30.
It was ridiculous. It was like really full. It is Sunday afternoon and we came to a park with some friends. We were at church with some friends and we came here. And they have this cool little train. Preston and Kristen. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Are you the drivers of the train? You're the train driver? I better get out of the way. So they are driving the train. Olivia, are you the train driver?
No, Clifton.
Kristen is the train driver?
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. It is Sunday evening. We're wrapping it up. We're on our way home from a family gathering. And
Family is awesome.
we had a very busy day today. Went to church this morning. Then we went to a park with some friends, ate some lunch with them, hung out for a while. Went to another park, met up with my family, had a good evening, and now we're wrapping it up here. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so that we can get our count up. We're really wanting to hit 100. Our goal right now is to hit 100 subscribers, and so that would really...
Should we do something for when we hit 100?
Yeah, I got some really good ideas when we hit 100. So, we got some ideas.
Didn't tell me yet.
Not gonna announce it until we get really close. But I got some ideas for when we hit 100. So, hit that thumbs up
He
button.
usually
and hit
doesn't
that subscribe button. Yeah. Except for
Tell
this
all your
lighting.
friends.
This lighting situation right here is kind of creepy. Anyhow, it was getting too dark in this anyway that we could have any light.